Stop scrolling, stop scrolling, stop scrolling.
Man, we are back. Boy, if y'all only knew the stuff we had to do to get the show started,
Mm,
y'all be like, what's wrong with these niggas? What's wrong with these couple
technical
niggas?
difficulties, but we here for y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Michael?
What's up, man? You know, I'm always opinionated, never intimidated. Back for another one. You know, what's good with you?
It's real life NASA, man. They call it doing the vulture. And I just woke up from a nap. And I almost forgot
Sure.
about the show. I almost forgot about the show. The nigga Michael called me and said, hey, we still, yeah, okay, I'm coming right now.
Man, you taking
Pause.
cat naps and shit, bro.
I don't, hey, for real,
I'm the
G,
old one, bro.
for real, G, I'm gonna tell you the realest thing you ever, like, I don't sleep for real because I'm always busy, you know what I'm saying? I'm always working on something.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I sleep for like a couple hours at a time now. For real.
Yeah, like the other night I hit you, I text you some job opportunities, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I was just like, yo, hit her up. Like I'm always moving. Even when I'm chilling, I'm always working.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I gotta be, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Alright. I had to get my earphones set right because we got something we gotta talk about, bro.
Yeah.
And we gonna start it off with this too. But let me make sure my mic and stuff is right.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I think it
good? You
is.
sound good.
Alright, cool. Listen, man. I named this podcast episode More Money, More Baby Mama Drama. Mm.
Oh, okay. I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, because we're gonna have a lot to say about this. Because first of all, I got really frustrated throughout the week here, like following the story,
Yeah.
and so here's what it is. Okay, let me set the scene. So uh, Anthony Edwards and his baby mama. Anthony Edwards doesn't want to have anything to do with the kids. Okay, so what he decided to do was pay 18 years of child support and just give it to the baby mama, so he doesn't have anything to do with the kids. Now people are in an uproar. They're pissed off. They are pissed off, and they're pissed off because they say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that to the child. Um, you don't want your child to be raised by another man. Um, the child didn't have nothing to do with it." But Anthony Edwards also told Anthony Edwards allegedly, because I don't know for real. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards told her he didn't want to have a child. He gave her the money to take care of that situation. If you know what I mean. She didn't do it. She went on some my body, my choice. Chose to have the baby. Now he didn't want to have the child, so he gave her 18 years of child support. Got it out the way. Flap. Okay, here you go. Have a good day. I don't want to do with you. Keep it moving. Everybody's in an uproar. Let me say this. First of all, do you know how much you have to not like a person to just give somebody 18 years of child support and keep it moving? Now, how do you feel about this? Because I want to hear your opinion because you have the more logical opinion than me, and because I might go on a rant. So I just want to hear what you got to say,
But,
and you can start.
but so first of all, I want to say I live in Minnesota. So, Timberwolves are our team. Ain't my team, but it's our team as a state, as a state. So the Ant Man, he the man on the court. Now when it comes to them kids, Ant Man like 23 years old. Now he told her he didn't want to have the kid, true enough. But man, fellas, I'm gonna just tell y'all something. If the woman get pregnant, once she get pregnant, it's really her choice. You don't have a choice after that. You don't have a choice because it's her body. So yeah, you didn't want the kid, but you went raw dog up in her. The only decision you gotta make is you gonna wear a condom or not, or uh, is she gonna decide to take the morning after pill? Once it get past the Plan B pill, then bruh, it's in her body. It's up to her if she wants a kid or not. Now, me personally, I'm not about to have a kid and don't be in my kid life because I think at the end of the day, that's more important than the money. Cause sometimes you can buy kids toys and gifts and they don't really remember that, but they remember the time you spent with them, the things y'all did together. Now, finance is important because we need finances to live. Money can make it to where your kids can go to better schools and live in better environments and all that. So you need both. But me personally, I gotta be my kid life. Now, the fact that he just gave the whole whop at one time, bro. I mean, I look at it like this. At least she getting that 1 million at one time. She could probably invest that money. If she do that right, she can double that, triple that, because he gave it to her all at once. Because I think it was initially 5,000 per month, which is good. But man, if you get, she got you 1 million plus in your hand at one time, and as far as I know, child support money is tax free. So she getting all that 1 million plus. So man, take that money, invest it, set up some kind of fund for the child. So when the child get 18 or 21, 25, or when the kid retire, he have money, some kind of Roth IRA for the kid or something. So the kid will be set. And then, hey, it is what it is. You gotta make the best out of the situation. He don't want nothing to do with the kid, but he did pay the money. There's some dudes that don't want shit to do with the kids, and they ain't paying no money. So she paid them 1 million all at one time. So take it and do something useful and do something good with the money for your child. And ladies out there know Ant-Man don't want no more kids. So if you go raw dog, if you doing it for the money, or you think you can change his mind because he love you so much, that's just a chance you take it. And that's how I feel about
I'm glad I didn't wear my glasses today because I want the crowd and I want the audience to look in my eyes. Because I'm about to say something real serious. It's gonna come off like I'm being ratchet as hell. Okay, it's gonna come off like I'm being fucked up. Yeah, yeah. That's a yeah. I listen. Okay, ladies. I'm talking to the ladies. I understand. Your body, your choice. Boom. We got that, and I respect it. Power to the people. Okay, now listen. Here's the thing. It's not all Ant Man's fault here. Like, all right, you now if he told you, look, I don't want to have no kids, and he gave you the money to go ahead on your situation, you decide to go, nah, I'm gonna have the kid. You already see this. This what females do. Females lay down with ain't shit niggas. Females lay down with ain't shit niggas, and they when they find out they pregnant, they go to the ain't shit nigga and say, "Oh shit, I'm pregnant now." And you knew this nigga didn't want to have no child for real. They go, "Well, what you gonna do?" Because I'm keeping a kid. And sometimes the ain't shit nigga ain't gonna be there. Sometimes the nigga gonna give you what he got. Sometimes the nigga gonna be like, all right. But this happens far too much. Okay. Now, if y'all both lay down, y'all both got a part into this.
it. True, true.
Let's get that correct. And I keep hearing my body, my choice. Okay, well then you should choose better people to fuck. Ladies, you should choose better people to fuck. Fellas, you should choose better women to fuck. All right? Because if I give you the money to go handle that situation, I'm not gonna say it on because I don't wanna be uh insensitive or whatever. If I give you the money to go handle that situation, because that's what they said. He gave her the money to go handle that, right?
Yeah.
She didn't do it. It's her body, her choice, and I respect it. But remember, ladies, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't fuck. He didn't fuck a mattress and got you pregnant by you standing up or something. Y'all both. y'all both did that. Y'all both did that. So if you know the nigga said, "I don't want to have a child," and yet you still want to sit back and say, "Well, I think I want to have a child." You know your dude is an ancient. You know he not gonna be there. He let you know from the gate. I don't want to have a child. I'm not gonna be here. Cause it's as bad as it's gonna sound, ladies. Sometimes we get like that. Sometimes we just fuck females because we think they fast, we think they easy, we think they hoes. And
I mean,
maybe
yeah, I think a lot of times when people having sex these days, men and women, they not thinking about having a baby. They having sex because it feel good. And then they worry about whatever happened after. After. You know what I mean? But you gotta think about that beforehand. You gotta kind of know who you laying down with. Cause I look at it like this. When you lay down with a woman, you gotta say, or you lay down with a man, you gotta say, if we did have a baby, would I want to parent a child with this person? And if the answer is no, man, you probably don't want to have sex because there's always a chance something can happen. The college can bust. She can be on birth control, but something go wrong with the birth control because the birth control not always perfect. Let's be real. Sometimes women say they on birth control, but they really not. You know what I mean? Uh, Sometimes I done heard women say, "Oh, I can't get pregnant. You ain't gotta worry." I done heard dudes say, "Oh, I can't get no girl pregnant. You ain't gotta worry." And either they lying or a miracle happens. So, bro,
but
it's just a chance you taking when you lay down
but
with
but
somebody.
but 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 you said you gotta think about the women you messing with when you but wait before you men don't think that far, bro. If
But who
you
fault? But who fault is that, bro?
it's our fault, whatever. It's everybody's fault. Men don't think
Well,
that
women
far.
don't think that far when they lay down with men too. Something.
We
It's
don't
our
think that.
fault as humans if we not thinking
Yeah,
ahead and looking ahead.
they don't think that far. They don't think that far. Women don't think that far. I'm about to get real. Like yo, this episode about to be about because I'm about to get real serious because I've been outside. Okay, I've been
Uh,
outside, bro. Look, bro.
yeah, outside road.
Look, bro. Look, bro. Look, bro. If if I sit down, I'm not all right. A lot of dudes just think about just smashing a female. Oh, she's sexy. Oh, I ain't got none in a while. Oh, this, that, the third. Like, bro, if I sit up here and if I smash a prostitute, like, nigga, we not about to, the prostitute not about to call me and be like, oh shit, I'm pregnant. Like, she,
But she might.
but she wouldn't do that because how many dudes you slept with?
What she gonna call? Okay, if she actually pregnant, she gotta call somebody. Somebody
Man,
impregnated.
call her shit. But how many dudes you slept with before me? You're a prostitute. That's how the game go.
That's what I was saying. I seen a woman on Maury, she tested 12, 13 dudes, wasn't none of them the father. So that shit happened, man.
But if I okay now listen, bro. If I give the girl money and I say, look, I don't want to have to go handle that. You decide not to handle that. You know I'm an a shit nigga. You know I'm about to get up out of here. You know that. And this is what I want people to this is what I want people to know. This gonna sound messed up, but you know I don't care. Just because you pregnant is not gonna make the dude stay there.
It don't. It don't. And I
If
think
anything,
women think that sometimes, but if he don't want to stay, that ain't gonna make him stay. You can't make somebody do something they don't really want to do. It don't matter what you do.
if anything, if we don't fuck with you like that, we don't like you like that. It was a fun time for the situation, and you just got to be pregnant. Nigga, we about to blow. A lot of dudes gonna block your number, run, and yo, all right, holler at me when the baby come out, so I can get a DNA test.
Yeah, yeah. Now me, I am for a DNA test for everybody. DNA test for all. Is I think I think DNA test should be required. You married or not, I think DNA test required. Because in some states, even if you put your name on a birth certificate and you find out the child ain't yours later, you're still responsible for that child because you put your name on a birth certificate. And so I just think DNA should be mandatory.
Now, here's another thing that's ticking me off. Here's another thing that's pissing me off about the situation. Everybody's like, well, you know, it's her body, it's her choice. Okay, cool. It's his money, it's his choice too. If he now he could be one of them dudes to be like, I ain't doing shit. Then it said that you said, all right, cool. That's why you say that's my child. That's my okay.
But
We got
but
to that.
you gotta pay by law, especially when you got that kind of money. They're gonna make sure you pay.
All right, so I'm gonna give you all this right here, and that's just what it is. Like you go, like I'm so tired. I read the comments. I read the comments the other day and today before we did the show,
Yeah,
and you got people in the background talking about something. He shouldn't have raw dog. Oh, oh, he shouldn't do the child like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. Because there's a lot of children that don't have fathers, especially black fathers, are not present in the kid's life. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Um, maybe y'all. I don't know how y'all grew up. Okay, so most dudes don't like using condoms. All this y'all shouldn't have raw dog. Most dudes don't like using condoms. I know I don't. That's why I don't talk to a lot of girls. That's why I'm in a relationship. That's why I like to be in relationships. I don't like using condoms for real. I will use it. Like I do. I believe in safety, safe sex. But let's keep it real. A lot of dudes don't like using condoms. And if you're in a relationship, I don't know if you ever had this, Mikhail, but if you're in a relationship and you with your girl for like a year, 2 years, 6 months, a year, 3 years, and you roll up and you go into that house or you go into that apartment wherever you at and you say, baby, I think we should start using condoms. She gonna look at you like use
yeah,
a
that
con-
sounds crazy.
like use a condom
After 3 years, like what you doing?
after
Nah, that's
after a
crazy.
year after a year after 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Yeah.
or if y'all have the agreement of we not gonna use a condom because I'm not gonna do you dirty. Now, there's some people who just don't be using condoms recklessly and be out here being reckless. I'm not one of them, but I don't like using condoms. So if I know I don't like using condoms, and this is little old me, I know there's a lot of dudes that don't like using condoms, but just be out here just living life, right, ready to die about it. Hey, that's how this shit go. So everybody that's in the comments, you shouldn't have raw dog. How you gonna tell a grown man what he should do? Because at the same
Yeah.
time, though, I'm gonna tell you about. Because at the same time, though, she didn't have to talk about her body, her choice. She could have told that dude, "Hey, you ain't doing nothing without no condom." Did
Yeah,
she
she
do it?
could. She
Did
could.
she do it?
It's on both parties. It is on both parties. We kind of get the brunt as the man. We kind of get the brunt of the responsibility, but it's up to both parties. She could have said, "You ain't getting this without a condom." He could have said, "I ain't going in it without a condom." So it was both they fault. You know what I
But he,
mean?
but he a nigga from the hood of Atlanta. He
Yeah,
a nigga
man.
for the.
He got a couple other kids already.
That's why he don't want another one. Hey,
I
bro,
th-
if you
I think he got 3 or 4. He's 23.
if you got 3 or 4 kids, bro, listen to me, bro. You got 3 or 4 kids, and it is like this. What people don't understand. What if it's something about her that he was just like, I can't deal with this for 18 years.
Man, probably was just man. He young, man. He ain't try. Man, he young, bro. He out here living, bro. He outside, bro. He got a pocket
That's why your shit froze.
trying to
Hello,
be
bring it
tied
back.
down. But if you ain't trying to be tied down, you gotta take precautions.
Man, we
Maybe you
don't.
get a vasectomy if you don't want no more kids. You
Man,
know.
we don't. What I'm trying to tell you is, Michael, we don't think that deep. We don't think that far. A lot of people be.
Right, but
Look,
now, you're 23 with 3 kids. Shut up.
man, I know a girl that's like 25, 22, 24 with 5 of them just out here. Get them out like pizza. Like
That's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you don't think ahead, bro. I mean, so hey.
And then the
If you
girl,
don't
and
think
then,
I
and
had
then,
cool, but
and then the people in the comments, you shouldn't have raw dog. Shut up. Like I hate that. You shouldn't have raw dog. Like niggas ain't never been like in a relationship and been messing with somebody.
okay, but he ain't talking about a relationship. He wasn't in a relationship with that girl, bro.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to
So
tell you.
he shouldn't have raw dog. She shouldn't have
Man,
raw dog.
you ain't never. I ain't the only
Yes,
one.
nigga, I have done shit I shouldn't have done. That don't mean I should have done it. Yes,
Right,
I
but that don't mean.
have.
But I'm
You
saying you
play,
can't judge
you
that. You can't,
playing Russian roulette when you do it. That's
man. You
all I'm
play a
saying.
Russian.
I
Play a
done,
Russian.
bro. I
You
done
play a
done it.
Russian roulette when you go outside.
Nah,
Nigga, you don't know what's gonna happen. You can get hit by a you can get hit with a mailbox.
right,
You know,
exactly. Hey, life is a gamble, bro. But I'm saying, if you take that gamble and you lose, then it is what it is. That's
let me
just
ask
what
you.
it is, bro.
Let me ask you this question,
Come
guy.
on, bro.
Let me ask you this question, bro.
Yeah.
All right, look. All right, so look. All right, let's say it like this, right? You work at a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
All right, you looking for you looking for a cook for your restaurant. No. I always say it like this. You looking for a server for your restaurant. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's better, a cook or a server? Which one you like most?
Uh, give me a cook. You need a good cook for the. You need, the food gotta be good for that restaurant.
Okay. You looking for a cook for your restaurant? I come into your restaurant. I say, hey, look, I'm looking for a job. Okay. And uh, you say,
I'm like,
well,
nigga, you can't cook you in a wheelchair.
wait. That's a lie because the job that I worked at, they had wheelchair cooks. But
Nah, nigga,
listen.
I just fucking with it.
Bro,
I got no
bro,
wheelchair too. Nigga, this handicap and chill, nigga. I'm just cracking jokes, nigga.
yeah, I get it. But listen to me, because I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring this around to the topic. Okay, I come into your restaurant. Let's say, look, I'm here for the cooking position, and you say, well, I mean, you got any cooking experience? And I go, nah. Then you say, you say, you say, are you good around people? And I go, nah, not really. I don't really fuck with people for real. You know what I'm saying? And then you go, well, what are some things you like to cook? I mean, I can put some oodles and noodles in the microwave, and I like pizza rolls real quick. You feel me? Like,
Chef it up. Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm
Hot
saying?
dogs
And then
with
you
the
go,
chili on it.
and then, and then you go. All right, cool. Well, you hired, nigga. You know I could.
Ain't nobody that crazy now.
Nigga, you knew I couldn't cook. So if this girl knew I didn't want to have no child, I gave you money. Why is you sitting up here bitching and complaining?
Hey man, cause on the real man, I think some of them like shit. I'm gonna get this money, cause they did you hear that? I don't know what's true, so I'm gonna just say alleged to everything. But they
See,
said she was jumping states trying to get more money, cause
yeah,
like
that's
Cali
true.
pay
That's
more
true. That's
money.
true.
So if you jump in states trying to get more child support, then
Yeah,
come on.
she tried to go to California, try to
Yeah,
get
so
more
I
money and
mean,
shit. Is this a money grab or is this
yeah, hey, the jumping states kind of make it feel like that. The jumping states, yeah. But I'm gonna tell guys, if you got some money, bro, especially if you got some money, even if you don't, but you got some money and she get pregnant, dog, she having that baby, bro. She having
okay?
the baby. I don't care what she tell you. If you give her the money to get rid of the situation, but she don't spend the money on that and she pocket the money and buy a purse, then you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it,
Oh,
bro.
bro. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Okay. Speaking of that, I'm glad you because I almost ran out of topics. But you talking about this situation made me come up with a couple of topics. All right,
Yeah.
but let me say it like this, fellas. Public service announcements to all the fellas, right? Especially if you talking to a female. or whatever. All right, so so here's the thing, fellas. Women, a lot of women nowadays, especially these modern day women, they are not in a relationship with you because they love you. They are in the women. See, men might be with a woman because of love and this, that, and third. Because technically, we're supposed to have our own, anyways. We're supposed to be the providers. We're
Yeah.
supposed to we're supposed to be the protectors.
Right, yeah.
So it's about love. It's about love with us because it's about love and peace with us because we're already supposed to come to the table with these things.
Yeah.
Wo- Women, women, it's not. It's about love, but that's like fourth or fifth on the list. A woman's gonna sit back and think, "What can he do for me?" Okay, like I don't want no broke nigga. Does he make money? Okay,
Mhm.
um, I got kids. How is he with my kids? Okay, um, what is he? Does he have goals of getting a crib?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do he got
um,
status? Is he gonna help me with my business? Is he gonna, you know? Yeah, that's where the term like happy wife, happy life come from. It don't say happy husband, happy life.
no, yeah, because ladies and gentlemen, these women, especially these women nowadays, trust me, and I know, because I've been outside. I'm in the house now. I'm gonna keep it real, ladies. Y'all didn't scare the real nigga from coming outside, cause y'all. I'm gonna tell the truth, because like y'all got agendas now. Women like it used to be that the dude used to pot on a girl. Oh, she got a crib, she got a car. I'm gonna talk to her so I get my stuff. I'm gonna get myself up. You feel me?
Yeah,
Then
but
I'm
I don't think that's. I think that's rare. That's just a bum nigga.
what's
Usually,
wrong? Oh no, you lying.
yeah, that's. I think that's just. But most dudes ain't like, oh man, she got her own crib, her own car. We just about to live off her. Most dudes
Nigga,
ain't doing that.
nigga, you ain't never did that before,
I ain't never done that.
bro.
But I
Alright,
had
so,
my own place since I was like 23, bro. So I just
but you
um,
was already outside, bro. You was already outside. I was already outside the couch. I look, I done talked to these females. I done did a female dirty that really loved me, bro. Like really loved me,
yeah.
and I had to go through
Hey,
karma, bro. Like,
hey, that karma gonna come back on you if it didn't
yeah,
already.
yeah, it already did. But
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't what,
okay.
but but like females do not. Females are not talking to a man because they love because she loves him, and that now that's possible. It is cases of that can happen, but for the most part, she is not talking to that man because she loves that man. She's
Yeah,
talking to
well,
that man.
it might be love, but it gotta be some other shit with it. He gotta have some money, some be able to help her out in some kind of way. That gotta come before the love.
I
Like they
feel
said,
like
love can't pay bills.
women don't love you for you. Now nowadays this is how I feel. Nowadays I feel like women don't love you for you because you got a good heart. They love you though. I feel like women love you for what you can do for them.
Yep.
That's what it is now. For real, for real.
Yeah, a lot. Yep, a lot of it is. And then women making their own money today, they get into the bag, but they still don't want no broke nigga. They still want a dude that's making more money than them. So that's why when
Women,
dudes are like, I got my own money, I got my own money. Yeah, you got your own money, but you don't want to spend it if you don't have to. If you got a man that's gonna spend it and say you keep your money or keep as much money as possibly could happen, that's what you want to do. You ain't trying to go half. You ain't trying to spend more money than him for sure. So you really trying to keep all your money. So yeah, you get your own money, but you ain't really trying to pay no bills with your money if you don't have to.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Women, how can I say this? It's a borderline disrespect though, because nowadays a man can be down on his luck, can go through it, and the woman gonna leave, right?
Yeah, they ain't staying too long. You can't be down too long. They ain't gonna ride that shit out.
The woman gonna leave, right? All right, now if the okay, now look, tell me if I'm wrong or right. The woman could go through things. The woman could go through drama. The woman could go through problems, and the woman would demand to stay right there.
Yeah, a dude ain't gonna a dude ain't gonna leave a woman because she lost her job. Shit, sometimes it don't be no sex in a relationship. The man ain't gonna even lead in. Nah, he
I
might
went through
cheat.
that. I went through that.
Nah, yeah, he might cheat, but he ain't gonna leave. But if you
And
ain't had
there's
no
a,
sex, if you ain't had no sex in 3 months, 6 months, a year, like, come on, man, be realistic. You
but then
ain't
this
even
is,
trying.
but this is the reason why I didn't. This is the reason why I didn't cheat. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't cheat, right? Because when you ain't have sex in a while, right? And you finally get there, and you finally get to the finish line with it. You feel me?
Yeah,
You finally get there.
yeah.
Like you gonna start getting if you're not getting it at home, and you start getting it in other places. If you start getting it outside, you start moving reckless because you don't care. All you want to do is chase that chase that trace that drive now. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, say I didn't have sex in my last relationship, right? So if I was to go outside and I was a cheat, I'm gonna get addicted to knowing that, and it's like I'm gonna start moving reckless, and I'm gonna start being very reckless with it. Like females might call my phone, this, that, and third. She might be here, and I'm like, that's gonna be problems on top of problems. So I don't. I'm at the point now in my life where I feel like I don't want to compound the problem by adding on to it. So I rather just
Right.
count my days, count my lumps, take my lumps, and just be like, all right, cool. Cause like I realize when somebody does you dirty, and this is hard. This was hard for me to understand because I am a hate to say it. I am a type of person that if somebody does something to me, I gotta get my get back.
Aye.
If somebody does something to me, I had to get my get back. I had to learn to stop being like that because when somebody do something to you, doing something back to them is not gonna help the situation. It may help you feel, but it may make you feel good for the first couple days. Like, all right, yeah, but that shit got consequences. So sometimes I just
Yeah.
somebody somebody do something to me, I just let it be what it is.
Yeah, man, cause like sometimes just just get on your grind and get more focused and chase your goals. Cause trying to get back, man, this negative energy you wasting, you are mad and they not mad. So man, it's just a waste of time. And for me, man, cheating just too much work. You gotta do too much sneaking around, go see the same movie twice. Uh, make sure you wash up good after you had sex with the person you cheated with, but you can't be smelling like soap, so you gotta try to use warm water and hope that works. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro. So it's like I don't do the cheating thing, but
Okay, yeah, there's so many
everybody
diseases.
else, man, shout out to all the cheaters out there. I ain't knocking y'all. It just ain't me, but shout out to the cheaters.
I know people that be cheating like it's a sport. Like they play a basketball with it. Like they go
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
on road games with it. Like I'm like, bro, it's not even that serious. You could for all this, you could go back home, bro. Like this, like for all this, you could go be with your
I feel
partner,
like
bro.
this too. If you know somebody, like you know your partner cheating, and they're a habitual cheater, they done cheated over and over again, man, you might as well quit complaining. Cause you
I
ain't
ain't
doing
gonna,
all that. You
I ain't
doing
gonna
all
lie.
that yelling, screaming, kick them out, then you let them back in, y'all break up, you get back together. If you know you ain't gonna really leave, man, leave that shit alone. Don't be online saying all this. I hate men, I hate women shit. If you know you're going back, just shut up and Let that person have their peace. You ain't going nowhere. So all they yelling, kicking, and screaming just for you to go back, man. All right, man. If you cheat one
Nah,
time
you
and you forgave it, cool. If you cheat twice and you forget that third time, man, it just is what it is. So you telling me you cool with it after that? So shit. If you cool with
nah.
it,
Well,
cool. But don't bring us in that shit.
what happens is the person gets cheated on so many times that now they want to say they had an open relationship. Now they want to say they had an open relationship.
Yeah, that motherfucker was open the whole time. You ain't
And
even
nigga just finally put it on a Facebook status on a Facebook shit. She had an open relationship.
know.
No, you're not in an open relationship, Shorty. You just got cheated on so many times, and you just fuck it. Like just I guess we just outside. Shit.
Oh shit.
Or nigga, a female goes to back and say, a female goes to back and say, well, I had to take it back for the kids. You know, I want my child to have a daddy. You know, like come on, gang. What you? All right, so look. You know I like to come up with these scenario questions. So here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right, cool. Let me ask you. All right, you with your wife, right?
Yeah.
You know, like you with your wife. Y'all live together, right?
Yeah.
Like you make sure she's straight. She don't need no money. Anything you ask her, I mean anything she asks you, you give her. She want her nails done, you make sure it's straight. She want her hair done, you make sure she's straight. Now you well off with the money situation. Like you got money, right?
Yeah.
Anything you ask her, she make sure you straight. She wanna she want this, you give her that. She want that, you give her this. Okay. Now she has a child outside of y'all's marriage.
Mm.
Okay, no, but it's not cheating like before y'all got married. Like she had a child before y'all got together.
Okay, okay, okay. Ah.
Like she had a child before y'all got together.
Okay, okay, okay.
Like I feel like all right. So you make sure she's straight. Remember this. Remember this part. You make sure she's straight.
Yeah.
Now she living a good life, big house, everything she want. Boom, no problem.
Yeah.
You, y'all even go on trips together.
Yeah.
She got a baby father because she got a kid with some. She got a baby father. He ain't a bad dude, but he just like he don't got it like you as far as money, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You make sure she good. She's in a good predicament with you, but she want to put her baby father on child support. Now, mind you, he's not a bad dude. He tries to be there for the kid as much as he can, but you take care of most of the because you in a better position. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
like she. I hate to say it. She deserved. She wanted the finer things in life. She left him because she couldn't get the finer things with him. She got the finer things with you, but she she put her dude on child support, knowing that she already straight over here with you. How would you feel about that?
Man, I can't see the scenario. I'm cool with it. Cause I look at it like this. If he ain't got that much money, he ain't doing the max of what he can do, right? So
Because
whatever,
he can't do it right now.
right? But whatever the court gonna charge him, right, per month, because they look at your income and say 20%, 15, or whatever you make, whatever. So he ain't giving 20% of what he make right now. I know the nigga ain't. So if she make him pay child support and it's bringing some more money in the house, shit, maybe she.
But
I'm like, hey, you got a little bit extra money to take care of little man now, so you won't have to ask me for so much. I still do what I do, but really, that's her situation. Ain't mine.
nah,
Ain't my kid.
it's your situation though, bro. I'm gonna tell you why it's your situation. I'm glad we got this. Okay, okay. This the
Go
first.
ahead.
This the first back. I'm gonna tell you why it's your situation because She putting dude on child support to be spiteful. First of all, if she already straight with you, right? She she already got the money and shit with you. She put dude to make way less than her, to make way less than you on child support. Just so I didn't finish telling you the story. So she put this dude on child support just so she can get her hair and nails done and all that shit. That's what you do it for. You being spiteful, gang.
But I look at it like this: it ain't really my responsibility to take care of her kid. It ain't my responsibility by law to take care of her kid. So if she getting some money for her kid because it's his kid by law and he responsible, I'ma just I'ma just look at it like this: if you have a kid with a woman, bro, she gonna want some money. Now, some women get it, some women don't go after it, but they all want it. So for the women that go after it, it ain't my kid. I'm not
You
gonna be mad
can't.
at her for getting money from for her kid for her kid. Now, hopefully, she do the right thing with the money, but that ain't really
Now,
up to me to decide once she get the money in her hand. You gotta know
now,
who you dated, who you with.
now, I gotta give you some pushback because if if you are married to this woman, that means you accepted her kids, bro.
Right. But it ain't my
But you
responsibility
but
by
you
law.
but
Now
you
I'm gonna
but you
help her
but you
with the
but you
kid because I'm with her. But
okay, but it's not your responsibility. You go over with the kid, this, that, and third. I just feel like if my wife is good, she better off. She ain't gotta like. I just kind of feel like, are you kind of, and then you using this for the wrong. You getting the money for the wrong reason. It's not even for your kid. It's because you want to get your hair, your nails done, and go on trips and shit.
yeah, she probably gonna do that. But depending on how much she get, say if she getting 500 a month, right? She ain't going on too many trips with that.
Oh yeah, newsflash, men who want to have children with the woman and shit. A lot of these females gonna put you on child support, and it's not it's not for the children, it's for them. They say that, but a lot of these women put you on child support for them.
Yeah,
So they,
I've known situations where the woman really didn't do right by the child support money, and the dad had to come in and do even more. Now, some dads they pay child support and get more money on top of that, and some dudes like, hey, I'm gonna pay you what the court told me to pay you, and that's it. So you gotta know what dude you with when it comes to that too. Some dudes gonna get that child support order and pay more, like, and some dudes gonna get that child support order and say, I ain't buying that boy or girl nothing else. So that's all about knowing who you lay down with, man. And it's signs that's gonna show you who they are. Even if y'all ain't been in that particular situation, it's other shit that done happened, that done occurred, that showed you what type of person they was. You just gotta pay attention. So hey,
I'm out here. I'm out this bitch looking like David Banner, nigga. Hey,
David man, man.
hey. All right, I got another scenario. All right, here we go. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You with your girl, y'all driving, right? Y'all going to the restaurant. Y'all going to get something to eat or whatever, right? And you go, oh damn, babe, I forgot my wallet. You know what I'm saying? I forgot my wallet and shit.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, we need to go back and get it because I'm not paying for this. And then you go, hey yo, you can't pay for this real quick. And she tells you something like, your money is our money, your money is our money, and my money is my money. How you carrying this shit?
Alright. And we just going somewhere like Applebee's, bro, or even
Nah,
Cheesecake Factory.
cheesecake maker, it don't matter. Like she sits with, nah, don't be nah. It's like she tell
Uh,
you, your money
nah,
is your money is my money.
I got it. I got it. So
But it's like a $400 bill though. 400, like let's say that it's
No,
like a
no.
no 120, 120, 120.
Okay, 120, that's a regular outing. I'm like, I pay for you the majority of the time. You can pay for that meal. If you can't, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with a girl where I gotta pay every single time. I'm gonna pay the majority of the time, but pay every now and then just to show me you really love me. You ain't just with me for the money. I ain't paying every single time. Not a nigga like me, cause I go out on dates often. I ain't a once a month dating ass person. So it's like we going somewhere every weekend. So I pay for you
That's
often.
a
I pay most of the time, but we going there often. So this one time I left my wallet, you can pay. If you can't, I don't want no parts of it, bro.
But what if she goes to
I don't
you
want
and
no
says
money.
what if she goes to you and says these key words? Your money is our money and my money is my money.
Then I definitely ain't gonna be with her. But before a woman tell you that out of her mouth, she showed you that in her actions. So she
Mm.
had already showed you that's how she think. That's how she move. And then it took a little bit of time for her to actually say it. You know what that means? She done showed you that enough in her actions. Now she confident enough and she bold enough to actually say it out of her mouth. That's
I
crazy. And
yeah.
and dudes be hearing that stuff and still stay. I don't want no relationship that bad. Are you crazy? Bro, come on, bro.
Man, I block a girl now because she don't know how to communicate properly. You
So
hear me?
so you blocked a woman lately?
I blocked two in the last 2 days.
Two in the last 2 days. You on a one per day average? Oh man, we gotta hear about it, my G.
Look,
We
let me
gotta
tell
hear
you.
about it, man. You be
Let,
blocking for no reason. Let's go, man.
I was about to block this girl before I got on this podcast, but like she wasn't in my. You know how you got like the text message thread.
Yeah.
She wasn't in my text message thread. I had to go. I got to go into the phone and find her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have time because I
Damn,
was
you
getting
was
on the
gonna go to
podcast.
the line to block her. Y'all don't even talk that much because she ain't in your text. All
No,
right,
this is my thing.
so why you block the first one? Tell us the story, the
No,
scenario.
all right. So I'm gonna tell you the story. Okay. Ever since my last relationship, right? My last relationship, the girl I was with, we didn't talk on the phone that much because she was like, I don't like talking on the phone. Oh my god, I don't want to do, give it all that bullshit. The reason why she didn't want to talk on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just vowed to I got PTSD with that shit. So like,
Yeah.
I just vowed to myself, and I said, if a person who doesn't want to talk to me doesn't want to communicate, I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna get you out of here. And so I was talking to this girl. Everything was cool. She was alright. She wanted to look at. She was okay. You know what I'm saying? I liked her because I could see a future with her, not with the looks or anything, but what I'm trying to do as
Yeah,
far as business, as far as building. You know what I mean?
okay, yeah, her personality, the way she thinks, she got a good head on her shoulders. All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So we were talking. Everything was cool. So the day before, I think it was like yesterday, or it might have been the day before. I'm just like yesterday. So I'm chilling. I notice. I'm like, damn, I ain't talked to her all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So then I text her. I was like, yo, like, I ain't heard from you all day. What's going on? And this girl hit me and was like, my bad. I was on TikTok live.
Hold on, hold on. When you say all day, what time was it when you texted and said I ain't talked to you all day?
I texted her on like 7 or 8 because I gave it all day because I texted her earlier that morning or that day. You know what I'm
Did she
saying?
text you back?
She was like, she was like, nah. I mean, she said, hey, good morning, but she didn't say anything for hours. And then she was like, my bad. I was on TikTok live. I was talking to people and laughing. I said, Dum,
Now,
dum, dum, dum.
I want to say something before you go into it.
Go ahead.
Now, was she on TikTok Live making money? Because, you know, if she was on TikTok Live making money, you got to kind of look at it like her job.
She won't making money though. She ain't saying nothing about no making money. If she was on TikTok Live making money, I would have been like, get the money. You feel me? Like, do
Because, you
whatever
know,
you got.
people send you the little cartoon
I know.
icons and stuff, and that's money. If she on there making money, or the avatars and stuff, but if maybe she trying to build up to making money because she trying to be a content creator. But if she just
Build these nuts. Okay. Now, here's the
man, I'm just saying.
here's the problem. So she was like, I was on TikTok just talking to people, laughing. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm not a morning person. I'm not a day person. I'm a night person. Okay, cool. I get that because I'm a night person too.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like, but you didn't even reach out to say, hey, what's up? This, that, the third. Like, I was like, okay, I was like, I'm gonna block you, but I'm gonna give this a chance. So I was like, so I told her, like, when somebody do something that I don't like, I give them a warning now. But I'm gonna stop giving a warning. I gave her a warning. I'm gonna stop giving her a warning. I was like, look, I ain't like these other dudes. I'd have been through some things with these, like if you want to talk to me this other third. All right, cool. She was like, all right, we can talk. You want to talk on the phone? You want to? Okay. So I was like, in a minute. I'm already don't try to rush me now. And I'm trying to talk to you all day. And all of a sudden
Nah. You been wanting to talk all day.
Look,
this is what you want. Nah, this is what you want. Now I'm trying to give you what you want and you don't want it.
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because you should have talked to me earlier. Don't.
I get it, but now I'm trying to talk, and now she trying to talk to you. You don't want to talk to her. You being petty, bro.
Petty as shit. Cool. Okay. Whatever. I can take that. But like, nigga, don't be. Nigga, you don't know. Oh, you don't just put me on freeze to go on TikTok and talk to people that you don't know, but you don't want to talk to me. Talk about I was on TikTok talking to people. Ha ha ha. Okay, cool. So, so she was like, "You want to talk on FaceTime?" I was like, "Cool." You know what I mean? Because I hit her on FaceTime.
Yeah.
She didn't answer, right? So she didn't. So look. I hit her on FaceTime, right? Because at first I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit you in a minute. Because I was eating dinner. I didn't want to smack all in the phone. So what you do today? You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to do that. So I was like, I'm not finished eating. I'm gonna hit you. Well, on the phones, you know, you could put the text messages on do not disturb.
Yeah.
So it went on silent. So did I called her on FaceTime. She go, oh, you called me? I was like, yeah, because I told you I was gonna call you back. She was like, well, can I call you back some other time? I'm like, oh, she playing games with a nigga. Block that bitch. All right, now look.
So hold on, let me ask you a question there. So from when you said I'm about to call you, and she said okay, how long did it take you to actually call her?
Maybe like 10 minutes. Because I had 10, 15. Because I had to set up I got a little setup, right? So I could play the game. And then I got like this little stand up on my phone on so I could look at it when I'm playing the game. And
you about to play the game while you're talking to her?
I mean, because I had the game on though, so like just in case I might want to, because sometimes these females don't know what to talk about. They just be sitting there, so I got to have some backup plans.
So, I don't know, man. That sounds great. I guess, man. I don't know.
All right. So she got blocked. Okay, cool.
I guess, man. Okay, she blocked. Well, tell about the next one they got blocked. Okay, block number 2 story.
This one got blocked on Facebook, and this just happened right before I got onto the show.
God damn, you took it right before the nap. You blocked somebody. God damn.
No, right after the nap. Right after the nap. Like I was getting stuff ready for the show. You know what I'm saying? And then cause I asked her a question. She had put some on Facebook. Now you know we down with DC, right?
Yeah, yeah,
DC community, it's a business, right? You know
yeah,
that, right?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
So she was on her Facebook. She was on her Facebook and she says, I wish I had a business partner. I got so many ideas and they go to waste. That's what she said. She said, I
Okay.
got so many ideas and they go to waste. So I'm like, cool. I like a female that's on her business. I
Yeah,
like that now.
she on her shit. Okay.
So I hit her up. I kept it so G with her. I didn't even write this shit. I kept it so G with her. I hit her with the voice and hit her with the voice note. You know the little voice note on Messenger?
Yeah,
Hit her with the
yeah.
voice note. I was like, I was like, so I see this is how I was with the
Oh, you
voice note.
trying to use the deep voice? Ah, you trying to use the deep voice?
I hit her with the professional deep voice. So I was like, so this is me talking into the mic. So I see that you chill. I'm trying to explain the story. Shut up. So
Oh, he thought he was on the phone with a chick. He trying to get that chop voice on. We about to chop,
yeah,
boy.
yeah. Trying to chop it down like a chopper down. So look, so I was like, so I see you want to make, have your own business. So what's some of your business ideas that you have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Hit it with that.
yeah, yeah.
One thing that I hate, this is my pet peeve, right? And I'll block anybody for this shit. I don't give a fuck. So this, this is
Uh,
my this is my pet peeve. I hate when you read the message and you don't respond. Now
hold on. I do that sometimes. Let me tell
no,
you
but
though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
wait.
Go ahead.
I can respect you because you my homie. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? You my bro.
Yeah, but
It's different with family
I'm
and
gonna
shit.
tell you why they
But
do it
like,
though, bruh.
but look, you gotta let me finish, all right?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I sent her the message like a couple hours ago, like
Okay.
hours.
Alright.
I sent her the message hours ago, so I'm like, all right. I think it was before I took my nap. It was because like what did I text you and say, yo, we got a show today? What did I text you? It was like
Like 3 o'clock. So
right. It was like 3 o'clock your time.
yeah,
And
yeah,
because
yeah.
then I took a nap. I was like, well, he ain't responding, so I'm gonna just. So it was some hours, bro. So I
Yeah.
was just. But look. This is why I blocked her because people always say, Jay, you need to work on having friends. You need to work on being more, you know, what I'm saying, uh, communicate with people more. You know what I mean? Because you don't give nobody a chance. You block everybody. That's what. That's what I get. You don't give nobody a chance. You be blocking everybody. Here's why I block people, bro. Because I do give people chances. I do.
You
I
give them
talk
like
to
one chance.
no
Two chances.
with this girl right here, with this girl that I blocked. I gave her a couple chances, but I kind of felt like she was playing in my face. Let me tell you why I felt like she was playing in my face.
Okay, okay.
Because you leaving all these Facebook statuses, you reading my messages, but you ain't saying nothing. And this ain't the first time. This was just a time where I got tired of it. It was like, bitch, block. So, so,
I get that.
like, and like, I didn't want to talk to her like that. This is why I didn't want to talk to her like that because she told me, she told me, she was like, did you used to go to the high school with me? She told me the high school name. I was like, oh yeah, I did. She was like, that's crazy. That's cool. Okay, cool. So I met her in a Facebook group.
Mm.
But I found out if we went to high school together, that automatically turned me off from you. Cause like I don't want to talk to nobody I went to high school with. Fuck that. So, so
Man, you didn't even remember her, so y'all wasn't that close in high school.
she remembered me though.
She remember who you is, nigga. You in a wheelchair. It's hard to forget. They remember me too. I'm remembering them people.
Yeah, but that makes me believe that. That makes me think that okay, I don't want to talk to you because we went to high school together. Some people I went to high school together, boy, they look woof. Okay, now
But she actually, but she was looking straight. I guess she was talking to.
she was alright.
Okay, okay, that's your theory. Okay, you just don't talk to nobody from high school. Okay, I ain't gonna try to
No,
figure it.
it's like, would you talk to somebody? I mean, the reason I probably wouldn't talk to nobody in my high school. I was always talking to somebody outside of my high school. Cause
But
like
now that you in
I
high
didn't want to
school,
fuck, I didn't want to fuck you when I was in school. I didn't want to fuck you and I had to look at your face. Like after it was like it's like I didn't want you to
but
be
now
like,
that you ain't in high school no more, nigga, it's years after. So
yeah, no,
when
you're
you
right.
see, yeah, it's like meeting a whole new person, especially if you ain't know him in high school like that.
Yeah, nah, you're right. But it's just I blocked her because I just feel like she kept playing in my face. Because I tried to talk to her before. You know what I mean? I tried to be a good friend
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
because she was going through
I,
things and she wouldn't respond. And I
but
even gave her my phone number. This how real it was with me. I gave her my phone number because she was going through a real situation. And I try to be there for people, despite how mean I come off. 'Cause I do come off
yeah,
mean. I know,
yeah,
like,
but no, you know that.
despite how mean I come off, because I come off mean, and I got to because if I don't carry myself a certain type of way, people can feel like they can play with me and try to take advantage of me. So, nah, it sometimes, like
Yeah,
sometimes,
it depends. Like they do, people do kind of figure out who they can play with. But I see if they play with me first, and then I'm like, okay, I ain't going for that. But sometimes just to be on guard in the beginning ain't the best. But I feel you. I'd rather do that than get played a whole bunch.
nah,
So yeah,
I don't be on guard like that. I start seeing things like, oh, she thinks she can kind of.
yeah.
So like, yeah, I blocked her, bro. Like, and I tried to reach out to her a couple times. Like when she was going through something, I said, look, if you need a friend to talk to, hit my line. She ain't
Oh
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So
I'm such a real nigga, bro. I'm such a real nigga. I'm gonna tell you how much of a real nigga I am. I blocked somebody like a month or two back, right?
yeah,
And I kept thinking to myself, maybe I blocked this person prematurely. Feel me?
right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I unblocked her. As soon as I unblocked her, like I got this sad, this what the fuck spirit that
Huh?
I don't know if you ever had the
What the fuck spirit? Why you why the fuck I unblock her?
yeah. I guess
Oh, okay.
it's called the what the fuck spirit. Like why the fuck go like I got the like instantly like I heard voices talking about something. You knew you shouldn't have unblocked her, right? Like what the fuck you do that for? like like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
okay. This is why I blocked her. This is what happened. This is what happened. She was supposed to I tried to hit her up for her to be my nurse, okay?
Okay.
I tried to
Oh,
hit her up
okay. Yeah.
I tried to hit her up for her to be my nurse because I was looking for a nurse. Still am. If y'all think
Yeah.
I could be a nurse, hit me up. All right. So I hit her up the day before Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
and I said that morning, I said, "Yo, you got a job?" She was like, "Yeah, I got a part time job. I'm looking for something more permanent." I said, "Cool. Well, I got I might have a job opportunity for you." Hit her. She said, "Okay." I said, "Hit me up." She hit me up that night. She said, "My apologies. I got family things I'm gotta work on. You know what I'm saying? Because of Valentine's Day. But when do you need me? What times do you want me there?" I said, "Look, I don't want to talk to you about business over a text message
Well,
because things can get misconstrued." She
yeah.
said, so she said, "Okay, I'm gonna call you tomorrow." Tomorrow was Friday. Now, I don't sleep, so I remember this very well. She
Right.
texted me. She texted me at 7:40 in the morning. She said, "Good morning." She said, "I'm going to work." She said, "I'm going to work. I'm gonna get off at 2 o'clock. When I get off at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna text you and we can talk about the job opportunity." Boom. I said, "Okay." It never happened. So around 8 something, 9 o'clock that night. This is me. This is me being patient. I do have patience. So at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock that night, I said, "Well, what happened?" She was like, "My bad. You know, I'm chilling with the family." She all posting the pictures of her and her family, and it's like, I'm cool with that. But if you know it's business, handle the business. She posted the
Yeah.
pictures of the family. This and that. She's like, "My bad. I got my kids, and we went out and we did some family things. Cool. I'm not mad at that." She said, "I'm definitely gonna hit you tomorrow." Tomorrow came. She never hit. She never called. I'm not tripping about that because it was bad weather out there.
Okay.
All right, cool. Now she texts me that Sunday. She texts me the Sunday. She says, "I'm gonna let my phone charge and then I'm going to call you."
Mm.
She never did.
Mm. Oh
So
yeah.
now, so now I'm like, all right, chick, you playing in my face now.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, okay, all right. So then she puts on her Facebook, "Oh, my phone, I gotta get a new phone." This other, I get it. Sometimes you got the phones and the signal don't work right when you in a certain crib. I get that. Boom. All right. So she put on Facebook, "Oh, my signal, it don't work. I can't get calls. This, that, and the third." So I'm like, all right. So now I'm hitting her up. Yo, never getting no message. Never getting no message. So I'm like, all right, she playing in my face now, and
Yeah.
I blocked her, bro. Like that's my thing. I don't like people playing with my time or playing in my face, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I be going on blocking sprees because I be seeing things like people. I be seeing shit, and I be like, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that. She playing. I don't think she wanted to do the job for whatever reason, but cause she playing that. That was too many times you didn't reach out on this some money business opportunity. It ain't like I'm trying to holler at you, get in your pants. So I mean,
Cause
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna keep
feel
it
you.
real. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This how I look at life, bro. This how I look at things. I don't be wanting no friends. That's just me. I don't be wanting no friends. If I even look at you as family, if you my girl, I'm gonna try to build for you to be my girl. But
Yeah,
I don't be wanting no friends. I don't want to. I hate when a girl be like, "Well, we ain't gonna date, but we could be friends," and there's no reason for me to talk to you because like I know I'm the type of person. I know what I want to do. I know what I want. I'm not about to sugarcoat with you. I'm about to play with you. So you can be like, I don't really want to. I don't really want to date right now, but we can be friends. I'll holler at you later. Like,
yeah, yeah, and I feel you on that because if you meet a girl like today and she tells you want to be friends, that just means she ain't interested in you. Now, if you know
yeah,
from back in the day from school, that's different. Y'all been friends for years. But if she meets you today or you on a dating site and you meet a girl, she's like, "Oh, but we could be friends." That just means she really wasn't interested. And then she might try to do the flirting and get you to pay for dates every now and then. So yeah, that shit ain't cool. Fuck that.
yeah, man. I think a lot of it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of it comes from me having cerebral palsy and being in a wheelchair. I think females get scared and back away from that shit.
Yeah, it don't. It's I be telling people like, be real. I'm gonna be real. I know how society look at that type of shit. It's a conversation killer when you say, "Oh, I got a disability." That's gonna cut a lot of women that just ain't gonna give you a shot because you got a disability. Nah, you know what I mean? So that just come with it. And then when I try to tell people, they try to say, "Oh no, but it's people out there that love you for you." Yeah, they will. It's just a lot less.
Yeah,
So
then you gotta go looking for that shit too.
yeah,
Like,
you really gotta go look. Your dating pool is a lot smaller when you got a physical disability. Cause motherfuckers be having shit wrong with them, but if it ain't physical, you can hide that shit. You can kind of hide ADHD and other. Everybody got a little depression here and there, some form of it at some time. You can hide that shit. You can't hide no physical disability. People see it. They judge you from day one because of it. It's just different when it's physical, and
Yeah, and then my
it's a
thing is this
hurdle you
though.
gotta overcome in dating.
And my thing is this though, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you about this, okay? I'd rather you tell me that you can't deal with me being in a wheelchair than just like
Yeah,
move different towards me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
playing games, making up other excuses, bro. You ain't got or. But me, if a chick ghosts me, then I know what that means. So I'm like, I don't need closure. I know what ghosting mean. Ghosting mean you ain't interested. So I ain't one of them. If you ghost me, I'm like, okay, I know what it is. Hey, I don't need extra closure if you ghost me.
but
I know what that means.
I feel like the girl I just told you about. I feel like she didn't want to do the job. She just didn't know how to tell me. But like, she always does this little ghosting thing though. And I told her about it because I was that was one of the girls that I really tried to talk to and get to know. But she does this thing where she don't communicate well, and I'm
So
just
you was
like,
trying to holler at first?
yeah. But once I saw that, no, she ain't gonna be able to handle it over here because like
Yeah,
you gotta communicate with me. Like I'm not, we
right,
not about
right,
to,
right.
we ain't no little kids. Can't keep out running into your shell
No,
every time.
no, I think when they don't communicate, that mean they. I just think that mean they not interested and they don't know how to tell you.
Yeah, so I was just like, I ain't even interested. So I was just like, well, let me holler at her on some business thing if, cause like you gonna know how a person move when it come to their business. And like
Yeah,
a person gonna move different with you with business than they are with a relationship. You gonna see
yeah.
you gonna see the real you gonna see a real about a person when it comes to their money.
Yeah, she might have thought like since she tried to holler at her before, like if she do work with you, that it'll be like the lines that get blurred or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, so let me tell you. I'm glad you said that. Let me tell you what else happened. So after I unblocked her, and I was as soon as I unblocked her, I was like, man, that was a stupid ass decision. So as soon as as soon as I unblocked her, gang, I told her. I said she was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I'm um I'm at this point in my life where I'm gonna keep it real with everybody and say why I don't like you. Say what I don't like what you did. I said the reason why I blocked you is because I hollered at you about you being my nurse, and I felt like you was giving me a runaround. I'm playing in my face. I told her that. I stand on business, whatever I say, whatever I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever comes with that, comes with that. I told her that. She looked at the message. It wasn't a voice recording. She looked at the message. She heard the message. I know she heard the message. She didn't say nothing to me.
Hmm.
I was like, well, I gotta block you again, bro. I gotta I gotta block you again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't play about my business, but I don't play about myself, bro. But that's
Yeah,
just that.
man. But that's good that you got standards and you don't just let motherfuckers play with you. Because some motherfuckers do that ain't got no disability. They just keep letting motherfuckers play with them and play with them again and play with them over. It just be a motherfucking playground. So
Yeah, bro.
that's good. You don't let people like just BS you around.
That's a
You
fact.
know
You got
what I
anything
mean?
else you want to? You got anything else you want to talk about, or we good on the?
Oh man, one last thing. I just did an interview with the Black Press, and it's out now. I'm talking about uh disability. It's a legislation, a bill that's a bipartisan bill that's trying to get passed in Minnesota to help people with disabilities because everything that's going on at the federal level, a lot of funds and stuff and programs could possibly get cut that disability people need. So this bill in Minnesota is to help um balance that stuff that might go on in the federal. So it's the black press is BLCK press.com. BLCK press.com. Um It's an interview with me, your boy, man, Michael Watson, man, Michael 57. I think the interview is titled "From the Dance Floor to the Capitol." So check it out if you get a chance. And yeah, I'll be sharing it on all my social medias. And my social medias is I am Michael 57 at uh I am Michael 57 TikTok, fan base, Instagram, Michael 57 underscore, Facebook, Michael Watson. Yeah, so I just be sharing the link, but that's the link to blackpress.com. Check it out. Yeah, now that's what's going on with me. You got anything else you want to tell the people?
So, like, if y'all don't know, I just dropped a project called "Respect My Energy." You know what I mean? That's on the Handicap and Chill podcast.
I like that.
Two, it's got like two little podcast episodes of me talking my talk for a little bit, and it's got a track with Michael 57 and his homie on it. What's the name of the track? Is
Honey Hunters. Talking
yeah,
about getting to that money, man.
yeah. So I put that on. I put that on the project. The project fire. Hey, look. Hey, me and Michael we on a couple projects together. I ain't gonna hold you. We are
Yeah.
he he on the Sincerely Love Rude, which is on the Handicap and Chill podcast page, and he's on the Respect My Energy, which is on the Handicap and Chill podcast. Now, look, I probably will put more projects on the Handicap and Chill podcast page because we need to get more content on there. So
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean.
for sure.
But the project's fire. Hundreds is fire. That's when I heard it. I was like, oh, I was gonna put the song on the project without telling him, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. Just put it on there, and you'd be like, and he'd be
Nah,
like,
man, it's all love with me. I know we working together as a team, so teamwork make the dream work.
yeah.
I'm with it.
So he got an interview called the Black Press. You feel me? The BLCK. Impress.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put the link. Hey, he gonna put the link on his social media. I'm gonna repost it and all that. And my project is out right now. We out here making moves, bro. Trust me, we out here making
Yeah,
moves.
we moving. We ain't staying still. We ain't stagnant, man. It's handicap and chill. We gotta let them know, man. We got to, man. We gotta
Trust,
keep
but
moving.
trust. When we after we do these podcasts for the people, we go to work outside of this. So
Yeah.
yeah. But you can catch me on Facebook at Rule Life NASA. Um, Threads, Rule Life period NASA, Instagram, Rule Life period NASA, man. We'll probably be back next Thursday. I say probably because you never know because we always busy. But we'll
Let's
probably be
just
back.
say we will be back. We gonna figure it out. We gonna be back Thursday, man.
Yeah, that's how we gonna say we gonna start saying we will be back. But hey man, it's been fun. It's been real. I will holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.
I'm doing that bullshit again. Okay.